I want everyone to take this with a heavy dose of skepticism and many grains of salt, because this is one of those rumors that I don't even necessarily believe, but I think it's important to get it out there because if this is anywhere close to being true, the Steam machine is dead on arrival before it even gets out the door. With that all being said, Pirate Nation on X announced the console. No news for the next 2 months. It's meant to release before April. This thing is getting delayed, isn't it? Which I would argue there's a very high likelihood that this does not see the light of day anywhere close to on time because of the insane skyrocketing prices in RAM, especially. But most computer parts are just through the roof right now. But the leak came through from a Czech retailer. And this is Pirate Nation again saying, Czech retailer leaks Steam machine prices, $1,000 for the 2 terabyte. 512 model, approximately $950 USD pre-tax. 2 terabyte model, approximately $1,070 pre-tax. Could be provisional or internal estimate. Price was hidden in the listing's source code. Take it with a big grain of salt. Even Pirate Nation is saying that this is heavy skepticism on it because the Steam items do not get sold from retailers. They go out from Steam. They ship them typically directly. So when I first heard that, I was like, well, that's kind of sketchy. But there is links to this. It already did get community noted saying Valve officially sells hardware directly via Steam Store. Most regions include these areas or authorized partner Komodo. Other retailers are unofficial resellers and importers, so their pricing isn't Valve's official MSRP. So it's important to remember that going into it. This is the original source coming from Reddit, from Gaming News and Leaks. Grain of salt, Steam machine price leaked $1,000 plus for the 2 terabyte. The crazier one is the 512 being over $1,000 after taxes. And these are screenshots from the website. Yes, just like take it with a grain of salt. The images are extremely grainy. Czech retailer Smarty.cz has already put up preliminary listings for the upcoming Valve Steam Machine 512 gig. Product page doesn't display a price yet, but checking the site's source code via the browser developer tools reveals a hidden price in the page data. This suggests at least one retailer has internal pricing ready, even though nothing is officially announced or visible to customers yet. Keep in mind, this is a third-party seller, so the official price directly from Valve and Steam could end up being lower. Resellers often include their own markup. Again, very true. Take it with a grain of salt, but still questionable. A Czech person says, context, I'm Czech. The product page doesn't display a public price, but checking the source code does reveal it. So there you go. Full price, pocket price, and the price there in the source code of it. That's where they're getting it from. Pilot on X. Looks like Steam machine console-like experience will be expensive. Rumored leaked prices between $950 and $1,070. Full info on Screen Rant. And this is the article I put out. Again, I keep saying, I'll say it the entire time I'm making this video. Heavy dose of skepticism with all of this. But if these are the prices or they're anywhere close to this, it's already DOA. Valve's few forays into hardware have been largely successful. The Steam Deck is a hit, and as a result, a new VR headset is set to join a new generation of Steam machines. Unfortunately, the Steam machine leaked asking price might just be too much. Valve announced the Steam machine officially last year, positioning it as a powerful PC that you can plug into your TV and run Steam from. It's expected to be 6 times more powerful than the Steam Deck and boasts the following specs, CPU, and we went all through this in another video. I'm not going to do it right now, but they're decent specs for what could be, if it's mass-produced, an affordable way to play PC games on your TV. A Reddit user took to the gaming subreddit earlier today to share a post from the Czech retailer, which appears to have leaked pricing of the Steam machine. Please be aware, nothing's been officially confirmed yet, so take it with a pinch of salt. The listing shows the check for the 512 and the 22,000 check for the 2 terabyte. That's $950 USD and $1,070 USD respectively, which is considerably more than previous reports, but suggesting the Steam machine would cost. Exactly. I thought like The higher end of this, 850 for the 2 terabyte, maybe 900 for the 2 terabyte. That's pushing it. I'm thinking like 600 for the 512 would be competitive. Still pretty pricey compared to a console, but at least it would be for the people that want to play their Steam library that they already own on a TV in the family room or something like that, or in their bedroom without having their computer set up. It would just be another option available to them. At this price, it would be insane. It would be absolutely insane because you could theoretically create a very similar PC with parts for about $1,300, $1,400 right now. Like you wouldn't even have to wait for the Steam machine. So if it's going to be $300 cheaper, but you have to wait however long for it to come out, and it's going to be nerfed compared to what you could build yourself, why would you buy what they're selling you? Gamers are thinking twice at this price. I can't say I blame them. Comments on the Reddit thread are near unanimous. Those gamers who were interested in the Steam machine initially are now worried it's too much. One potential customer writes, "Yeah, at that price, I'm good, lol." "Well, I guess I'm not getting a Steam machine after all," adds another. While a third writes, "Yeah, I don't think I can justify that price point. If it were significantly lower, this could be my couch ARPG and roguelite machine. Personally, I'm pretty sure this is just a placeholder price tag, but with the ongoing RAM availability issue not going away anytime soon, it's definitely wise to expect that Steam machine to come with a hefty price tag, even if it doesn't break 1,000. Watch this space." It replies to Pirate Nation. Absolutely cooked. Absolutely cooked. I don't know. I still have a feeling it's a placeholder. The small price difference between the 512 and 2 terabyte doesn't make sense. That's a good point too. Well, if it's not from Steam, they will add 33% of the profit. So take 999 times 0.7 and you have a price. Okay. Again, maybe I just thought it was fascinating that we already have a retailer hidden behind the developer tools where you can find it. Wait until people start talking about this. Steam controller price possibly leaked as well, per Czech retailer. Steam controller. No. Ain't no way. Ain't no way. The Steam controller, if this is right, would cost around $240 USD. Even, by the way, even if it's marked up, and I see people saying that this retailer is known for marking the prices up. Oh, okay. Even if it's marked up, though, $240 for a controller at markup. What is the regular price for it? 200? Yikes. like that's still crazy. Shit, 150 would be crazy. That's insane. Wow. If you want to go deeper speculation, they go into the controller. Czech hardware prices also tend to be inflated for no good reason. And I mean, without taxes, so I wouldn't be surprised if US price was like $50 lower. Even if it's 50, that lower, that's still 190. That's still an insane amount. Holy. These prices are nuts. George Torch, $1,000 for a 2 terabyte. No, 1,070 for a 2 terabyte Steam machine. Hard pass. GOG should enter the market with a cheaper Linux-based machine. Imagine thinking $1,000 is a lot. Stop being poor. There's always one. What am I, fucking rich? No average person is going to spend that. Is it being marketed as a PC or a gaming console? It's being marketed as a gaming console for your living room, as far as I could tell. 1,000 for a Steam machine. My wallet just cried. This is a great deal. I will buy the best version, no matter what the price. You retards complaining can go build your own PC. That's like MFers complaining about an iPhone is too expensive, whereas some wise shit has better specs. Both phones are absolutely not even comparable. Again, if it's worth it to you, have at it. I'm not telling people they should buy it or not buy it. I'm just saying that these prices are higher than I thought they were going to be if this is to be believed. And again, it's a massive rumor. Take it with a massive grain of salt. But at the end of the day, I think it just goes to show that there's a lot of people very curious. The anticipation is palpable right now, and just to find out what it's going to cost. And without any information, and this thing's supposedly launching in 2 to 3 months from now with no information, it's got to make you wonder if it's getting delayed. Mean Bastard says, will the Amico come out first? No, it will not. Netflix Foreign says, Smash, this guy said the Czech retailer was charging what the 1 terabyte Steam Deck cost for the base model. Like the LCD, I got the impression. So they mark shit up a lot. Be skeptical. Exactly. That's why I don't know how many times I could tell people. I said it like every minute while I was talking about it. I didn't want to overdo it, but at the same time, like, I think, no, I saw you, Netflix. At the same time, like, I'm not gonna like ignore a story that I found very interesting, and I personally am interested in it too. If this comes out for $500, I'm day one with it. If you're able to, if it's 600, I don't know. Probably still yes, day one. If it's 700, probably not, because at that point, I already have a mini PC that I use for traveling when I do my streams and stuff. If I really wanted it that bad, I'd unbox that thing and set it up in my family room and use it there. This would just be for a convenience thing to have it always set up there and not have to worry about it. We just says it will not be $500. Well, not anymore. You're right. At this point, it might have been 500 when it got announced at the current prices back then, but yeah, not anymore. Netflix says, Smash, I agree with Tom from Moore's Law is Dead. Sell a RAMless one for 400 or 500. Yeah. Yeah, that's actually not a terrible idea. It's really not. And the people that purchase products from Steam are already techie enough to understand RAM and inserting RAM and setting it up. They don't need to appeal to the modern audience, the people that have no idea what the hell they're doing. So maybe. I was curious. I was very curious.